One. All right, guys, this is the NJP podcast. I think that's the name we're going to go with. All right, so this is the second episode. Right here, as you can see, we have Naji. We replaced Danny. Danny wasn't even supposed to be there. But, so, yeah,
Yeah, I was
okay,
supposed
so,
to be Naji, but this guy keeps selling.
yeah,
But he's finally back today.
yeah, he's here right now. He's here right now. All right, so right now we're going to talk about some Kevin Durant news. All right, Jack, you go first. What do you think about Kevin Durant, where he's going to end up, all that
Okay,
situation?
so for a couple of days, I really was worried that he was going to go to the Warriors because I think they overall have the most to trade, and luckily we declined their freaking horrendous deal that they offered. We were going to have to trade like James Wiseman, Jordan Poole, Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, and Andrew Wiggins, and then like more picks for
Yeah.
him, and that would have been terrible. I'm glad we declined it. And then they also tried to get a trade out of the Celtics. The Celtics offered like just Jaylen Brown, which I don't even know if it's a smart decision trading for a 34-year-old man when you have Jaylen Brown who's 25, has a bright future, and you also your Celtics team is young. You should I think you and then they I think the Celtics counteroffered and wanted more picks, and then also like Marcus Smart, and then the Celtics said no, which was also smart. So I don't think a trade's going to happen, especially because Kyrie now has said he wants to stay with the Nets. I don't think I think they're both just going to end up staying on the Nets, and this whole thing is going to blow over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I think you're right. All right, Naji, let's hear you.
I think it's like almost like 100% sure he's going to the Celtics because like why there's no reason to stay on the Nets. That they got swept by the fucking Celtics. So why would he stay on the Nets with Kyrie? There's nothing there for him. And then he's definitely not going to the Warriors. Nets or the Warriors aren't going to accept that trade. So his only trade spot is the Celtics.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, he's either going to the Celtics or he's staying with the Nets. I don't think it's a smart
He's going to
decision
stay
for
with the
him,
Nets now.
but
He's going to stay with the Nets.
yeah. He's getting old. Um he's definitely gonna decline over the next couple of years. Give it 3, 4 years. If he's still in the league, he's not gonna be top five at his position. So there's no point in trading away your whole future for him. All right, so let's move on to some NFL. Right, Julio Jones signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What are your thoughts on that, Jack?
Um, it's kind of unexpected, to be honest. Julio Jones is a very forgettable player now. He's not top 10 anymore, but maybe he can have a comeback season. I don't know. Maybe he'll have a good season with Tom Brady. I just think this means a lot for fantasy football because Mike Evans was clearly going to be probably a top 10 receiver. Now what is he going to be? Because but will Julio Jones be the wide receiver 1 or the wide receiver 2? We don't know yet. It's going to be we'll have to see. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it should be interesting. I don't know that it happened really randomly. All of a sudden, I see news Julio Jones goes to the Buccaneers. I don't think anyone predicted him going there. It's definitely random. All right, now let's hear you.
Only a 1-year deal too.
Yeah,
He's declining right now for
he
sure.
is. All right, Naji.
oh, well, I absolutely wanted Julio to go to the Packers because our receiving core is not that well. So we can't afford him because A-Rod bitch.
No, your receiving core is less than not that well. It's terrible. Your best receiver is Alan Lazard.
Bro, don't sleep on Christian Watson. You gonna get there, man. He's gonna be the next Megatron. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, you want to do his top five positions now, Jack?
I really
All
want
right,
to hear this.
all right,
I
Naji.
really
Top
do.
five
I
point
really
guards
want to
of
hear
all
this.
time. Let's hear it.
From 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
One or
We
five
need
to
1 to
one. 5
5.
to one.
We need 1 to
Okay,
5.
1 to 5.
1 to 5?
Uh
Okay.
huh.
So 1, it's kind of obvious. Nigga, Steph Curry. No, Steph Curry's ass.
You can't say the N-word.
Yeah, he can. He's black.
If you say Steph Curry is number 1 after his 4th championship, you already had him there because this championship did absolutely nothing. He had a free beat to the playoffs, and he's facing what? Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's young. He's like 24. He's like 23. Anyway, So it's gonna be Magic Johnson. He's better passer, better on defense. He's more reliable. I take Magic Johnson any day. Right. And you got
Okay.
Steph Curry.
That's not true.
Let him speak.
It's okay. Fine, you can complete the list.
Then you got Steph Curry. You know, he's good. Then you got fuck, I forgot my list.
Oscar Robertson.
No. Isaiah Thomas. And then I got dude, I forgot my list.
You're the only one who says Isaiah Thomas isn't top 5.
He said he's top 3.
Wait, what?
He said Isaiah Thomas number 3.
Okay.
Fuck, I gotta look at my list. Hold on.
You gotta.
Yeah, I do.
His fucking profile picture.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I got Isaiah Thomas 3, I got CP3 4. And number 5, it's gonna be a little controversial. But instead of Oscar Robertson, I'm gonna take Russell Westbrook.
What?
Listen. What does Oscar Robertson have over Russell Westbrook?
A ring?
Chips?
His
fucking
career was much better than it. Russell Westbrook has done absolutely nothing in his career. Absolutely nothing.
The chip with Kareem.
Chip with Kareem.
What?
Yeah.
Who else was on the Bucks besides Kareem and Oscar Robertson?
I think Sidney Moncrief was.
I'm not sure. I think
Sidney Moncrief, really?
yeah, Sidney Moncrief is good.
He's probably a top 20 shooting guard.
He was okay.
Dude.
Top 20 shooting guard of all time.
Russell Westbrook, MVP. He has more triple doubles. He has more points. He has more assists. He has more
stats. He's terrible. He's extremely overrated.
And
extremely overrated.
People critique Russell.
I'm a big Russell Westbrook
You're
player.
a fucking Kings fan, and you're dissing on Oscar Robertson.
I don't like.
Okay.
Listen. People shit on Russell Westbrook for being inconsistent at the end of his career at when he's declining, but we can't really talk shit on Oscar Robertson because of that, because nobody saw him play. Nobody here saw him.
I can see the argument for Oscar Robertson being overrated, but if you're gonna put, I just don't see the argument that Russell Westbrook can be over him though, because I mean Oscar Robertson had a much better career than Russell Westbrook did. Okay, so I can see the argument for both of them not being top 5. That makes sense to me, but
I wouldn't put anybody else over him. Russell Westbrook's good. He just gets a bad rap.
All right.
Top.
All right, let's move on to top 5 shooting guards of all time. This one should be easier.
All right, so it's Michael Jordan, it's Kobe Bryant, no brainer. Now D Wade and Allen Iverson, I could go either way with those. I might take Allen Iverson over D Wade because D Wade is obviously a better defender. He's like one of the best defending guards of all time. Allen Iverson, he's one of the best, or not? He's a top 3 scoring shooting guard of all time, and he's way better. And he's way better in scoring. And now in Allen Iverson's rookie season, he pieced up fucking Michael Jordan, which is one of the greatest defenders. He crossed him up. Michael Jordan had trouble guarding him, right? In his rookie season, he had 5 consecutive 40-point games, the most out of every rookie. He's a great shooting guard. He also gets a bad rap because he was that hood vibe. You know,
Okay.
he had Okay, so 4 is Dwayne Wade, and then 5 it dude, forgot my list again. Hold on.
James Harden. It should be James Harden.
Oh yeah. So for 5, it's between James Harden and Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady had a bad career because of injuries. He would have had a championship if him and Yao Ming didn't get fucking injured so much, it's not his fault. You know, Tracy McGrady's.
Yeah, and Sean Taylor would have been one of the best safeties of all time if he didn't die. So, what if? Yeah. I'm just being honest, okay?
I'm gonna put James Harden over Tracy McGrady, but I think it's close.
If Kevin Durant didn't get injured in 2019, the Warriors would have won the NBA Finals, right?
Oh yeah, they played the Raptors. The Raptors are fucking ass. They had Kawhi Leonard, and that's about it.
Raptors had the best defense in the league that year.
Because of Kawhi.
No, I was just gonna say, oh, that Pascal's Siakam.
Pascal was not that good yet. He was
Wasn't.
decent.
He got good the next year.
No. Kawhi made him better.
No,
He was buddy before
he
Kawhi.
didn't break out until after Kawhi left.
All right, let's move on to top five small forwards of all time.
LeBron, easily. Then I got Larry Bird. Then I got KD. Because KD, great scorer, but I put Larry Bird over him. Larry Bird played a whole game with his left hand, scored like 37 points, and said he's saving his right hand for the Lakers. That's how fucking godly he is. He's a great small forward. Right.
Yeah,
Then I got Scottie Pippen. And then 5, I got Elgin Baylor. Easily.
Jesus.
Easily.
He didn't put Dr. J in it at all. How do you feel about that, Payne?
Elgin Baylor left his fucking career to go to the military and fight in Vietnam in his prime. He missed so many damn years because of that. That ruins his career. Everyone says he's top 5. No. His career was ruined because he went to the military and never came back the same. He ended his career after that. And Julius Erving. Julius Erving was so good. He was so good.
I don't care. Elgin Baylor.
I knew you were going to say that.
Elgin Baylor is better. Pound by pound.
Why is Elgin Baylor better?
Baylor is better.
Because you like his name better?
No, I think he has a really bad name, actually. It's a pretty terrible.
Why is he better?
His athleticism. He's more athletic than Dr. J. He's better at shooting. No. Don't even make that face. He's more athletic. He's a better shooter. He's a better rebounder. He's a better passer. Right, success-wise, well, none of them had very much success. Yes.
Hey, do you want anything?
Don't do that. Mom, stop. I'm trying to do something. Can I say?
Hey, can you just calm your tits? Listen, do you want anything from the store?
No.
You're gonna be hungry later.
I don't want anything from the store.
Mr. Fancy Pants in front of his friends. That's fine. Hey, you guys can still hear me. Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Yeah, see, that's right. They're my friends, too.
Anyways.
Before you were rudely interrupted.
Right. Elgin Baylor's by far better. It is.
Okay, move on to power forward already, okay?
Alright. So, Timmy Duncan, best power forward of all time, by far. Then you got Kevin Garnett. I'd take him over Dirk. He has better defense.
That's what I said, yeah.
Then you got
Okay.
Then you got Karl Malone.
I think this was like my exact list.
Then you got Karl Malone. Very good scorer.
Dirk not top 3 is pretty disrespectful. I'm going to keep saying that. He's better than Karl Malone. Kevin Garnett, I could definitely see him over Dirk Nowitzki easily. But Kevin Garnett is definitely worse than Dirk Nowitzki. Definitely.
You said Kevin Garnett's definitely worse than Dirk Nowitzki.
Wait, what did I say?
You said Kevin Garnett's worse.
Karl Malone, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Kevin Garnett, there's definitely a debate for sure. I can definitely see him at number 2, but I don't know. Power forward is, I don't care.
Anyways, 4,
No one cares about power forwards.
I have Dirk Nowitzki, aka the German Jesus. All right, 5. A lot of people put Chuck, Charles Barkley. But who's the Chuck before Chuck? Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is a better Chuck. Chuck is a poor man's Dennis Rodman. They both are known for hustling. They both are known for rebounding. Dennis Rodman's better at defense. Dennis Rodman is better Charles Barkley. And that's a fact.
Actually, I don't even think Dennis Rodman is top 6.
Who do you put over Dennis Rodman?
Giannis and Charles Barkley.
I forgot about Giannis, but no. Not yet.
I think Giannis may be top 5 now. I actually might even put Charles Barkley at the 6.
He's 26,
What?
27. 2 MVPs in the ring at age 27.
And defensive player of the year.
Oh my.
I honestly forgot about Giannis until you said
I
his
think
name.
Giannis is 5, actually. I mean, I was wrong. I kind of forgot about him last time as well. Giannis is 5, Charles Barkley is 6. Payne was right. Yeah.
Charles Barkley.
Dennis Rodman's gonna fucking score. That's the problem. He could
He wasn't a scorer, but he didn't need to.
Because he had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. If you would have put him on a team without a great scorer, and he had to be that man to put up points, he wouldn't be able to.
Same thing with Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Draymond Green wasn't a scorer, but he's still like an amazing player. Like
Of course, he looks great.
Top 10 power forward of all time.
When you're on that Bulls team with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, of course, because you don't need to score. All you need to do is grab the ball, throw it to him every time.
You can argue that his prime wasn't even the Bulls.
Before the Bulls, he was on the Pistons, the Bad Boys Pistons.
Yes.
Isaiah,
You could argue that was his prime.
and he did the exact same thing. He rebounded, he hustled, he played great defense. He didn't need to score.
Because he can't.
I don't think so.
You can't. He's not a scorer.
Let's move on to your top 5 centers.
Okay. So, I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2, I got Hakeem. No. 3,830 blocks. Most blocks of all time.
You're putting him over Shaquille O'Neal.
Steals, he is like something like 2,000.
Are you okay? So if you're making a all-time roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to pick a center. You're telling me you would pick Hakeem Olajuwon, a great center.
I'm telling you, I would pick Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he's first.
I just pick Shaq. Kareem is the best center of all time, but if I'm picking an all-time team and putting together a roster that would work, I'll take Shaq. And
You
you Steph Curry. We could do that. We could do that another time. But he's the most dominant player in the history of basketball.
Anyways, Hakeem. Not that Shaq is a lot better scorer than Hakeem, but Hakeem is still the best post player of all time, so he can still score. Okay, so there's a small margin there, but there's a massive margin in the defensive side. Right. Shaq was only good because he was big and black and fat. Right.
He was more.
He weighed like 300 pounds. Who's gonna stop him in the paint? Tell me. Who's gonna stop him in the paint?
Ben Wallace.
Who's gonna stop Shaq in the paint?
Ben Wallace is too small. I don't care. He's too small.
Beat the fuck out of him.
Who's gonna stop
Yeah,
Shaq?
punch him in the back of the fucking head.
No one's gonna stop Shaq in the paint.
Exactly. That's my point. That's the only reason he was good because he was big.
Yes, and he was dominant. So I don't. That shouldn't be put against him. He was so good because he was big and dominant.
Oh, also, Hakeem is athletic as hell. He's fast as hell.
I mean,
No, I love
Nigerian.
He's probably the best defender of all time.
He is. And there's no probably. Anyways, 2 Hakeem, 3 Shaq. 4, I'm gonna go Will Chamberlain. And then 5, instead of Bill Russell, I'm gonna go David Robinson. Because David Robinson
He wants to be different.
Yeah, he had a 1 game, one of the 6, 7, 8 people that got a quadruple double in their career. He so underrated.
Karl Malone knocked him the fuck out. He elbowed him in the back of the head and killed him.
That's not his fault, man. Karl Malone is a dirty player.
Yeah, quite literally, you got a 13-year-old pregnant. All right, so I don't know how he's not locked up for that. That's pretty insane. All right, Naji. What?
Huh?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
All right, now we did our Super Bowl picks last time, and we did our dark horse. But let's just hear your Super Bowl picks. We don't care.
For one for NFC.
Go AFC first, and give like a little 1 minute explanation of why you think the team's making the Super Bowl. Okay.
So first, I think a lot of people go Bills for AFC, but I am gonna go with the Chargers because they gotta.
So that's your main Super Bowl pick. That's who you are going to really take to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
Chargers, great quarterback in Justin Herbert, top 5 quarterback. The receiving core, well, okay, not very reliable. They sold Justin Herbert when they was playing the Raiders, trying to get the playoffs. I don't like Mike Williams. Keenan Allen's old. Austin Eckler, I like Austin Eckler. He's good. He's always great in fantasy. They upgraded their defense a lot. They got J.C. Jackson. They got Khalil Mack off the edge. I think it's a great team now. They upgraded their weak points. They got Derwin James Jr. as well.
Yeah, they had a great offseason for sure.
So I think they're gonna make it deep in the playoffs, and I think they're gonna make it in the. They're definitely gonna win the division.
The AFC's tough.
Yeah. For NFC,
there's so many teams that can make. There's gonna be like a couple good teams that don't make the playoffs. It really is gonna be a couple good teams that don't make it.
Raiders are gonna be by division. Raiders suck.
Raiders are fucking.
The Raiders are the worst team in that division, and I'll stand by that take.
For NFC, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Bucks because they got Tom. Yeah, Tom Brady. He's probably gonna have another 5,000-yard season. He's got Julio now. He's got not Antonio Brown, but what's his name? Chris Godwin still. He might still be injured. Chris Godwin. Amazing defense, amazing O-line. It's a great team. Just got unlucky in the playoffs. Bucks.
Yeah.
By far.
All right, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I said the Bucks too. Don't think anyone's going to stop Tom Brady other than the Vikings. But that's another story.
I think the Vikings
is better.
I think the Vikings will make it deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, they I think they have a really good chance.
It depends on the seeding and who they play. Because I did the playoff predictor, right? And they ended up playing the Niners in the wild card.
Niners suck.
Fucking easy, dub.
No, dude.
Who the hell's who's gonna guard Justin Jefferson? Who? Who are they gonna put on him?
So, okay,
nobody. So he's gonna get torched for like 300 yards in the single game. He's gonna get like 300 yards on their bum corner. No one's gonna cover him.
Well.
Oh, they have Travarius Ward. Okay, Travarius Ward. What the fuck is he gonna do? He's okay.
We just got him. He's okay.
He's not.
And then it also depends if Jason Verrett comes back and actually stays healthy and plays good. Because when he's healthy, we've seen him play really good. Okay. But he's always hurt, and he's hurt again. He hurt his knee recently, and he's not going to stay healthy. But we have Emmanuel Mosley, and we have a lot of young corners that have potential, but they're probably not going to be very good. But
the Niners.
We should do our top 5 most overrated NFL teams because there are so many overrated NFL teams right now. going into this season.
All right, first off,
So many.
I want to speak some news. Chris Carson retires after 5 years because of a neck injury. What do you guys
6 years,
think
I
about
think.
that?
Okay. People need to realize it's very hard to be a running back in the NFL. It takes a big toll on your body, and that's why we've seen so many running backs retire early. You know, Barry Sanders, he retired way earlier than everyone wanted him to. But when you get Chris Carson was a very, very injury prone player. He was injured every year of his pretty much every year he was injured. He was injured all the time. He was obviously getting tired of it. It's not. I don't blame him for retiring. I really don't.
Yeah, no. Being an NFL running back, you're running into a mess of 300 plus pound monsters who could all easily bench their body weight for reps. Like they'll destroy you. Running into them is almost like a brick wall. Of course, like you're concussion prone. You could hurt yourself in so many ways. They're big people. They'll destroy you. Like it's really hard, and
Yep,
especially to be a power back, you can't you won't have a long career. But yeah, no, I see why he would retire.
makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I don't care for the nigga.
Okay. All right, let's go into overrated teams. Top
All right,
three,
I got my
because
top five.
top five. Okay,
Top
let's go.
top five. We could do top three actually.
Okay,
Whatever you want to do.
let's do top
I'm just
three.
gonna get five.
Okay.
Okay, top three, top three, top three, top three. So at number three, I got the Oakland Raiders. All right, they especially by their own
Oakland.
fan base,
Yeah, they're Las Vegas, buddy.
Las Vegas. So especially by their own fan base, they are like these guys think they're gonna win the frickin' division. That's stupid. They are the worst team in the division. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's. I guess it's not far. I mean, I guess it's pretty close, but still, it's. They are. Derek Carr has proven has been unreliable his entire career.
Yeah.
Okay, and Josh Jacobs is extremely overrated. Their O line is okay. Devonta Adams is going to fall off a cliff this year. He's not going to be the best receiver in the league this year without Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to be. With Derek Carr, he's definitely not going to be the best receiver this year. It's going to be Justin Jefferson, and yeah, they're not going to win the division, and they're going to get fourth in the division this year.
Easily.
Number two, I got the Bengals. Right? Just because they had one magical season, their O line is still not very good. Their defense is still okay. Their coaching is not very good. They have and Joe Burrow got carried by his wide receiver core,
Oh
which
yeah.
is the best in the league.
Yeah, I have some
But
Bengals news. Joe Burrow, he might miss some time because he's getting his appendix removed, and Jesse Bates is refusing to show up to the mini camps and practices.
Jesse
So
Bates is the best player on the team.
yeah,
He's the best player on the team. He's the best player on the team. Jesse Bates is probably. We're not, Derwin James just can't stay healthy, so I think he's probably the best safety in the NFL. Jesse Bates, and I think he was the best. He might have been the best player. He might have been the best player on that Bengals team and on their playoff run. He might have been their best player.
okay.
Hot take, he might have been. And then number one, it's not really that close actually. It's the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Just because they got AJ Brown doesn't mean they're making the playoffs. The Cowboys are the better team, and their division is still terrible. They have no competition in their division. The Giants are not very good. Washington is not very good. They are at best a 9-8 team, and if they go 10-7, they're gonna still lose in the first round. So,
All right, yeah. Now this is an extremely hot take. Now I got number three, the Los Angeles Chargers, and I have reason.
hey, I have them in my top five. I agree with this.
I have good reason right here. Justin Herbert has proven that he is a great quarterback. I'm not hating on Justin Herbert at all. Their receiving core is a big L. Keenan Allen's getting older. Sure, he's reliable, but he's not going to make the biggest play and save the game. Mike Williams he has hardly any hands. He's got imagine having 2 fingers in one hand and throwing the ball to someone who has 2 fingers in one hand. They will probably catch more balls than Mike Williams in a clutch situation. He was horrible against the Raiders. It was unbearable to watch. Austin Eckler, he's extremely overrated. He is a fantasy running back. He is not a top 5, top 8 running back in the NFL. He's not. He's a fantasy running back. Everyone thinks that he's way better than he is. Sure, he's a decent receiver. He's not a great runner. He's not a great runner at all. Absolutely not. Their defense, Khalil Mack cannot stay healthy. I didn't see him on the field very much with the Bears. He was injured
Well,
all the
Mack is not
time.
very good anymore.
Yeah,
People have
no,
to
of
realize that.
course. Everyone, he's always getting hurt. Everyone's always going to come back bigger and better. No, he's not. He's getting old. He's out of his prime. It's undeniable. He's not going to make that big of a difference. Joey Bosa, he's slightly
He's not a
overrated
top
as
3
well.
edge rusher in the league.
Yeah,
He's not
no,
top 3 in the league.
no, he's also pretty overrated.
TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, and Nick Bosa are all better than him.
Yeah,
Than Joey
J.C.
Bosa.
Jackson is good. It's a matter whether he can perform with a new team, new scenery, and everything like that. Because a lot of players can't. It's hard on them for the first season they're there, and you see a decline when they're first there. So I'm not sure about J.C. Jackson. He's young. He's good. He has potential, of course. He could be great. Derwin, injury prone. It's not looking great for him. That's why I had them at number 3. I don't think that they're going to win the AFC West. I do believe the Chiefs are a better team, and I think the Broncos have a fair chance at competing with them for the second place spot. Number 2, the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, no.
The AFC West overall is actually pretty overrated right now.
Yeah, they had a lot of great signings.
It's the best division in football, but they're still the Raiders and the Chargers are both overrated.
Yeah,
But actually, I think the other 2 teams are kind of underrated.
yeah. So
Or at least I think that how I feel about the Broncos. I think the Broncos are an extremely underrated team. And then the Chiefs may not be underrated, but they're overhated right now.
Yep.
Like they're the best team in the division. They're still just because they lost Tyreek Hill doesn't. People think a wide receiver makes this much of a difference. AJ Brown going to the Eagles, Tyreek Hill going to the Dolphins and leaving the Chiefs. Then also Devontae Adams leaving the Packers and going to the Raiders. People think it's going to make like a game-changing difference. And now one team is not a playoff contender and one team is not a Super Bowl. And the other team that gets the wide receiver is a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
There's a lot of overrated teams, and I have to say they're all in the AFC division because
besides the Eagles.
Yeah, besides the Eagles. The Dolphins are also overrated. I'm not putting them at 1. They're not in my top 3, but they definitely are overrated. A lot of people are saying they're going to be the top of the division, but I really think the Patriots are going to hold that down. Or the Bills. The Bills.
Well, yeah, the Bills are going to win the division, but I think it's fair to say the Patriots are going to get number 2.
Yeah.
Over the Dolphins.
Yeah,
it just depends on Tua's performance. It really just depends on Tua's performance. Everything. The Dolphins are a big what if this year. Same thing with the 49ers. It depends on their quarterback's performance of what's going to happen to them this year.
Yeah. They both have unproven quarterbacks.
Yes, exactly.
This season's the final season for Tua, whether or not he's going to stay on that team.
It's his final chance.
Because if he's an ass, if he's completely dog shit and play like he was
no
last
excuse.
season, there's no point in keeping him.
They got him. He has so many running backs in that running back room. They got him a top 5 receiver in the NFL. And plus, you still have Jalen Waddle, and the O-line isn't anything bad, right? I mean, it's not terrible. Plus, you got an offensive-minded coach, Mike McGlinchey, who's going to be great for the Dolphins. There is literally no excuse for Tua this year. No excuse. He needs to perform, and if he doesn't, the Dolphins need to switch up and they find someone new.
Yeah. Number 1, there's a couple teams that could definitely be there. But I think it's got to be the Eagles. Eagles fans are the most delusional people you will ever speak to.
Keegan.
Yeah, AJ Brown. He's not that good. People think he's way better than he actually is. He really was. I mean,
he's a great receiver, and he's still kind of unproven. But people saying he's better after the catch than Deebo Samuel. He's, this. And Jalen Hurts again is not that good either. Okay, and even though the defense surprised a lot of people last year, and they're a little better. I mean, they're not better than the Cowboys, and the Cowboys aren't even that good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Cowboys are the highest rated team in Madden. I don't know if you guys saw that. They're a 92 overall.
I don't think they are.
No, they are. They're towering over everyone.
I think the Bucks are, right? They're the highest rated team.
No, I saw a tweet where the Cowboys were the highest.
Cowboys are like 89. They're tied with the Packers.
They were 92.
They're higher than the Niners too. Then even though we beat them in the playoffs.
Niners suck. I fucking hate the Niners. Fuck the Niners.
Have you guys like ever been to a playoff game in the past like 15 years?
Have I ever been to one?
No, I'm talking to Naji. Have the Packers ever beat the Niners in a playoff game in the past like 15 years? No, they haven't.
Oh yeah, no. There was a bullshit list. Yeah, the Buccaneers are number 1. Bills, Rams, Packers. Packers?
Yeah,
What the fuck are
Packers.
they gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna lose
Still
to
on
the
top.
Bears. Ravens, Chargers. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's good. Cowboys are bad. Down.
Yeah, where we should react to some of these Madden ratings, dude. Because some of these are terrible.
Eagles are 1 rating lower than the Chiefs, 1 rating lower than the Niners, and 1 rating lower than the Cowboys. The Eagles.
This is why they're overrated. Madden is a terrible. Madden is just their ratings are so bad.
And then the fact that the
All right,
Packers
here,
are
I'm
still
looking
an
at this
88
biggest Madden
overall.
mistakes. These are players here. We got Kyle Pitts, an 87 overall. He's unproven. I mean, it doesn't seem like that huge of a mistake to me. Maybe he should be a little higher.
He's a shit quarterback, so he can't really do anything.
Yeah. T.J. Hawkinson, 89. Oh, wait, no. Kyle Pitts is better than T.J. Hawkinson. Yes, that's true.
Good.
Because Kyle Pitts is an 87 and T.J. Hawkinson is an 89. That's cap, yeah, for sure. Dalton Schultz, 82 overall, is better than Tyler Higbee at 83 overall. Yeah, that's probably true. Jonathan Taylor, 95, is better than Nick Chubb, who is a 96.
Jonathan Taylor's so fucking overrated. He
I agree.
had that one random good season. One of the best O-lines.
Najee Harris, 85, is better than Ezekiel Elliott, is 88. Yeah, he is. Trayvon Diggs, 84, is better than Byron Jones, 87. Yeah. Micah Parsons, 88, is better than Levante David, 97.
What the
Yes. That's the worst one. Levante David is not 90 plus. Levante David is extremely overrated. And Micah Parsons is definitely 90 plus. And then Max Crosby, 87, is better than Danielle Hunter, 88. What do you think about that, Peyton?
Okay, well, it's because Danielle Hunter was injured. If Danielle Hunter stays healthy, he's gonna prove a lot of people wrong. And if he doesn't stay healthy, he's off the fucking team. I'm not paying him $20 million a year. He's getting paid so much money to be injured. If he's gonna be injured, he's gone. I myself will fucking cut him.
Yeah, it's like Jason Verrett right now for the Niners. Like, he keeps getting hurt, and you believe because he's shown sparks of being really good, but he just keeps getting injured.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, let's see. Top 10 quarterbacks throw accuracy. Wow, number 1, Joe Burrow, above Aaron Rodgers, above Tom Brady. Yeah, they put Burrow number 1.
Aaron
Number
Rodgers
2 is Tom Brady. Number 3 is Matt Ryan. Number 4 is Patrick Mahomes. Number 5 is Dak Prescott. Or no, number 6 is Dak Prescott. Number 7 is Kirk Cousins. Number 8 is Russell Wilson. Number 9 is Derek Carr. And number 10 is Aaron Rodgers.
Wait, what was that category?
Throw accuracy.
10 Aaron Rodgers.
Well, it's medium. It's medium throw accuracy.
So
Kirk Cousins, everyone above Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, and Joe Burrow.
No, Aaron Rodgers has the best throw accuracy in the league. He's the most talented quarterback of all time. What the? Oh my god!
I'm joking. He's
Who's the most talented quarterback of all time?
But Joe Burrow and Tom Brady are above him right now. Aaron Rodgers is number 3. And Matt Ryan at 4.
For sure.
Matt Ryan being at 4 is blasphemous.
But listen to me. Matt Ryan is not overrated by the NFL fans. He's overrated by NFL, critics and analysts. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is old. He's not even. He's probably. Is he top 15?
No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Okay, name me 15 quarterbacks better than Matt Ryan. You might be able to. I don't know. I need
All right,
15
number
quarterbacks
one,
better than.
Patrick Mahomes. Here, in no specific order, because I don't want to get political.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes,
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers. You got Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr. Who else is there? Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting someone really good.
Well, if
Josh
you want to count
Allen,
Deshaun Watson,
Deshaun Watson. So
we
that's
count Deshaun
13.
Watson. Okay, so 2 more.
Here, let me find all the quarterbacks. Because I know I'm forgetting some names. Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes.
I think who's better, Ryan
Dak
Tannehill
Prescott.
or Matt Ryan?
Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill.
Is he? Is he really though? Maybe.
There's a lot of rookie and second year quarterbacks who could really prove themselves here. Well, Matt Ryan is declining. I don't know. Right now he is probably top 15, top 16. Yeah. I think you're right. I don't know. Is Wentz better? Is
No,
Trubisky
no, he's
better?
not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, 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 no,
Is
no,
Mac Jones
no,
better?
no, no. Maybe you can argue that for sure. He will prove that he's better this year, but his just receiver core is just not that good. So.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
go. I'm gonna go over a couple underrated teams coming into this season. Okay, the Colts. All right, are winning their division. It's not that close. Okay, if anyone says the Titans are going to win the division, so going into this season, okay, maybe the Titans. The Titans obviously have a chance to win, but like going into this season, the best team is the Colts. They're the best team in their division. Their division sucks, but they are the best team in their division. I think they deserve their respect. The Ravens, I think, are the best team in their division right now. I think they're better than the Bengals.
No.
Yes, they are.
No.
So here's the Ravens have a better defense. They have a better coach. They have a better offensive line. Joe Burrow's probably better, and then Joe Burrow's probably better, and then wide receiver core. Obviously, you have a massive difference there, but defense and offensive line, and coaching, Ravens are better. They're better. They're better. They're better.
I don't think so.
And I think they're going to win the division this year.
I don't think so.
And then a team that I really can see do something that people are like the Bengals from last year. They just sneak in and make the playoffs, and no one's going to expect them to do is the Jets. I said this last year too, to be fair, but I don't know. I just something about the Jets this year.
You think they're gonna?
What do you? No, I don't. They're going to get fourth in their division, but I feel like I don't know. I think Zach Wilson's going to break out.
Madden has Patrick Mahomes as a 95 overall.
Jaguars also. What?
Madden has Patrick Mahomes as a 95 overall.
That's stupid. He's a 98. He's a 98, maybe 99.
Here's the running back ratings. Number 1, Derrick Henry, no shit. Christian McCaffrey, number 2. He hasn't played more than 6 games in 3 seasons.
Madden loves Christian McCaffrey. They love the grit. They love the motor.
Then Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, Zeke Elliott, Josh Jacobs, Leonard Fournette, Kareem Hunt, and Saquon Barkley. Aaron Howard is an 89 overall.
Whoever makes these Madden ratings, this committee, whatever they do, they really need to just replace everyone.
Yeah,
it is terrible. Their ratings every year are bad, and it's going to affect the game's performance. I don't want to play a game where Christian McCaffrey is the second best running back. Okay? I don't want him to be a better running back in this game than Nick Chubb. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he proves this season that he's a better running back, then sure, change it. But you can't.
I
This is why.
drafted him last year in fantasy too, and I fucked up. Never again. Never again. All right. Here's top 10 receivers for deep route running. Number 1 is Tyreek Hill. Number 2 is Devontae Adams. Number 3 is Cooper Kupp. Number 4 is Justin Jefferson. Number 5 is Stephon Diggs. Number 6, DeAndre Hopkins. Number 7, Amari Cooper. Number 8, Brandon Cooks. Number 9, Scary Terry. And number 10, Jamar Chase. This is for deep route running.
Oh, that's terrible. I think Justin Jefferson should be higher than Cooper Kupp.
Here, you want to hear catching traffic? Number 1 is Devontae Adams for catching traffic at a 99 rating.
Whoa.
Number 2, Mike Evans. Number 3, D-Hop. Number 4, Michael Thomas. When was the last time he fucking played? Like, are we sure he's still alive? Number 5, Keenan Allen. Number 6, Mike Williams. Number 7, Adam Thielen. Number 8, Stephon Diggs. Number 9, Chris Godwin. Number 10, Allen Robinson.
So Justin Jefferson's not even in the top 10? Jesus Christ. Not even DK Metcalf.
They're putting Joe Burrow at a 90 and Justin Herbert at an 88.
Fuck off.
Whoa.
It's because he won the Super Bowl.
No, man, I think Michael Thomas is going to come back this year.
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
That's what people always say.
But people say, yeah, that's true. People do say that every year. And
oh, he's coming fucking.
Where is that nigga, bro? Dude, he just decided he didn't want to play football no more.
The top 10 running backs with the carrying. Top 10 highest carrying. Number 1, Philip Lindsay at a 99.
Who?
He was on the Broncos for a little while, and now he's on the Texans.
Oh, it's because he hasn't fumbled ever. I heard about that. He hasn't fumbled ever.
Number 2 is Derrick Henry. Number 3, Jamal Williams. Number 4, Leonard Fournette, who is like 260. He's fat as shit. Number 5, David Montgomery. He tore his Achilles while practicing. He's going to be out for the whole season. Number 6, Christian McCaffrey. Well, you can't fumble when you don't play. Number 7, Joe Mixon. Number 8, Najee Harris. Number 9, Jonathan Taylor. Number 10, Nick Chubb. Wow.
Interesting.
Michael Thomas is a 90 overall. And
the Madden ratings were not good. They were not good at all. And they never are. They're always bad. Okay. Football fans just have to understand that. They are always going to be bad.
Yeah.
We saw this today, though, but the 49ers are officially moving on to Trey Lance. It's official now.
Yeah, I saw that. Kyle Shanahan thinks he's the guy.
Yep.
Trey Lance is overrated. Shit.
He is unproven. He's not underrated. People are not even putting him top 30 in the league. How are you going to say he's overrated?
Okay, if Trey Lance is so good, why do they still have Jimmy Garoppolo?
Because it's hard to trade him because of his contract.
No one wants him.
No one wants him right now because of that contract. Too much.
I swear to God he does.
The Niners do want to get rid of that contract, though, and way too much to pay back up.
Once they get rid of Jimmy, they can pay Debo.
Exactly, and that's what they need to pay Debo, or else Debo's going to leave. He's still on his rookie contract. He wants to get paid.
All the other receivers got paid. Terry McLaurin, fucking AJ Brown.
Yes.
Alright, we've talked enough nonsense. Alright, let's move on to some life topics. Alright, do you guys have any ideas?
Don't you want to talk about what you talked about yesterday?
I don't know. That's a really controversial topic to put on a podcast. You get a lot of backlash for that. But so basically, here, let me pull up the chats.
We were debating, about life being a simulation and the rich controlling the entire world.
This last night. So, nothing is real, okay? You know why? The truth is not. There is no truth. There's no facts because everything has a concept behind it. Numbers. You can say, oh, numbers are true. 2 plus 2 is 4. You're putting a concept behind that number and giving it value. Why can't the word 2 equal 1,000? It's because it has a concept behind it. What you're saying, it's all verbal. It's all verbal bullshit. None of it's real. It's all verbal concept. There is no facts. Oh, but I could go on my fingers 2 and 2. You're giving it value. If it has no value, it's just a word. Like it's there's nothing. There's nothing. And you were saying that the
Two
taxes
things
go
here.
to the government.
2. Here's the 2. One thing. A number.
You're giving that number the number has a concept. Yeah, sure. Look, I have one scissor, right?
Yeah.
Why like here, it's hard to explain this. Imagine if you were taught that the word 1 means 2. So I say I have one of these and it means I have 2 of them. Right? And you could teach someone that the word 1 means 5.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is this can be 2 and this can be 1.
No.
That's
not
what you just said.
No.
It's,
No, you can't. What? No. You have one object, right? We know to call it 1 because that's how we were taught. We were taught that the number 1 means one item. If we were taught that the word 1, if we were taught that the word 1 means 5, and I have 5 scissors in my hands, and I'd be calling that 1 because that's what I was taught.
okay, so this is 1 now.
If you were taught that 1 is 5.
What is your point?
My point is nothing's true. We give things meaning. People decide whether it's true or not.
Yes, because we're making concepts for eventually it was the numbers were invented. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I still don't understand what you're trying to say.
What I'm trying to say. Okay, let's move on. All right, so you said that the taxes go to the government, right? How do you know? How do you fucking know that the government doesn't take, or that the people don't take money from the government? How do you know that money goes to nothing or goes to hookers?
Because we have a $700 billion budget on the military, plus $700+ billion budget on the military.
Money isn't real, though.
Money isn't real.
No, money's a concept. I told you this last night. Here, let's see right here, a credit card. All right, let's say a credit card, right?
Yeah.
You put money onto it that has value. We as humans have given money value. It's just numbers. Like you blow up your bank account, it's just numbers on a screen. But that has value because we've given it value.
It's originally based off of we've given money value because that's how humans. Okay, it's hard to explain, but we've given. I think it's more we've given like gold and silver value, right? They are valuable to humans, and we translate that to money. So money is now valuable to humans, and that's how we get other valuables that we want, other things that we want and need.
Yeah, exactly, because we grew up around a construct that money's real. In the grand scheme of things, food. Everyone can have food. People choose to steal the food, grow the food, and make it cost money. Do they not? Do they not grow the food and say, if you want this,
because
you have to pay
me money?
That's
a way to earn money so you can buy other things you need and other things you want.
Exactly. That's the concept of money. If nothing
money
cost,
is a concept.
if nothing costed money, if everything was free, you could just grab it, what would the world be like? Would it be better or worse?
It would be way worse.
Why do you say that? There'd be no homeless. There'd be no poor people. There'd be no rich. If there was no money, Jack, if there was no money and everything's free, there is.
People would fight each other. Pedro.
Exactly.
No, that's not good. The whole world would be in chaos if money did not exist.
They either go into chaos or they learn to love each other and appreciate each other.
Humans would. That's not how the human.
Really?
That's not how
humans
think that's
humans
work.
That's how we're taught.
No, if humans see something. Okay, so okay, for example, when everything is free, right? So for take example, like if 24 humans were put in a ring or a arena, kind of like the Hunger Games, right? Okay, they need to survive. They're going to go. Eventually, they're going to go to. They're going to naturally turn on almost a switch, right? They are going to. They're going to fight for survival. They, if there is a shortage of things, okay, because eventually there is going to be. If there's no money, there's no reason to work. Okay, so
Absolutely.
food will not be grown at the same rate. Food,
Yeah, it will.
hunting and kill. No, it won't be because no one. Okay, there's only a certain amount of land also in the world. Okay, for everyone to farm. Okay, so for someone who can't farm, someone who so in this world you're creating without money. Okay, there's a certain amount of land, essentially, and a certain amount of land that is farmable at this point, right? How are people going to get? How are some people going to get food
Not
without?
getting food. Here, let me explain. We're all taught from birth, right, to not trust strangers. We're all taught that. I bet your mom's told you don't speak to strangers, right? Because they could be bad people.
Yeah.
We're not raised to love everyone. We're raised with hate. We're raised with more hatred than anything. If we were all raised that other people are not a threat and nothing, and they won't do anything to harm you. If you could walk around and know that no one would ever harm you, and to enjoy other people, right? If we were taught to be nice to other people, if we were taught kindness and not hatred, the world wouldn't need money. We would give each other things that we needed. If we
Yeah,
all
but
came
that's
together in a
that's how
union,
the world is now. Because that's not that we. It's impossible. Because humans want more than others. That's not. That's a
because they're
natural.
taught that. It's not
No,
natural. They're taught
it
that.
is.
If you're taught to
It's
not,
how humans operate. Humans want to be better than other people. That's they want to.
Jack.
And if there was no competition in the world, people. You're thinking like a Peyton, you're thinking like a communist.
No,
Yes, you
I'm
are.
thinking of a perfect world. A perfect world. There is no money. There is no hatred. You learn
Yeah,
to
but
love others. You're
there is going to
taught
be
to
hatred.
love.
I'm
There
telling you,
won't
even with a world
be.
without money.
Jack, the
Yes.
way
Yes.
listen. When we're born, we're all just a baby. We don't know anything. We don't know how to speak. We don't know how to move. We're taught everything. If we are taught from birth to love others, right, and care for others, and when you have something, when you have an excess amount of something, and someone doesn't have any of that, you give the excess amount to them, and now you both have the exact same, right? It's equality. It's natural. Well, it's not natural because you're taught that.
That's not
Nothing's
how the world
natural.
works, man. That's not how it's going to happen.
It's
That's
not
not what's going to happen.
exactly. I'm not saying this
Because
will happen.
again,
I'm saying if this did happen, this is how it would work.
so if you say if money stopped existing, if money humans every human agreed, which would happen, that money is no longer a thing. You think every single human on the planet would cooperate with each other,
If they are
and
taught that from birth, exactly they would.
they're taught that from birth.
Yes,
Who's going to teach them from birth? It's impossible.
their
Your
parents.
concept is impossible.
Their
No,
parents
it
would
is
teach them.
impossible. It is not going to happen
Do your
because
parents not
their
raise you?
parents. Of
They
course, my
do.
parents raised me, but look at people in the world, Peyton. Look at China.
What about China?
They're communists. Okay, so
They're a failed
some
communism.
people, some people in this world are not raised like other people. People are raised differently. That's how the
Exactly.
world works. There is no. If everyone was raised the same, it's just like a dystopian. It's just
It
the same
starts with
thing. What's the
two.
excitement in life?
It starts with two. The excitement is never having to worry about going hungry.
Okay, and
Never.
then some people, even if they're taught, there are many examples in history that people are taught a way and end up changing mind and go a different direction.
It's because they're given the freedom to change their mind. If you tell your kid, I'll fucking kill you if you change your mind, they won't change their mind.
We have a
They
terrible
won't.
society.
They
Babe, this
won't.
society is
They
impossible. It is
won't. No,
impossible. It
it
won't
start.
happen.
Let's see. You have one male, one female. That's the whole population on this earth. All right. Let's go back to the first of time, the first of humans. One male, one female. They have a child. They raise that child a certain way to work with others, to be caring, to be nice, and they teach them how to live this way that I'm saying. And then that kid has kids, and then that kid has kids, and then that kid has kids. And if they change their mind, they're killed. They're killed, Jack.
The
They
problem
are
with that is,
killed.
Peyton, people are going to have to be, if there's two humans, people are going to have to reproduce with
Exactly.
their
Yes.
kids die. That's how
Why do
people-
you think each generation gets more and more stupid? Because we're all fucking incest kids. We all come, well, hypothetically, if we all come from two people, a man and a woman, we're all fucking incest kids. That's how it works, Jack. That's how it works. And you get more and more and more retarded as the line goes down. Why do you think Gen Z is so fucking weird? Huh? Why do you think all of a sudden there's hundreds of genders and you could change from a man to a go to an African tribe right now, ask them, can I if I'm a man, can I change to a woman? They will kill you. They will spear you. No, you can't. What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything bad. What's so funny?
Peyton,
What did I say?
we're recording on YouTube right now.
Yes.
African, are you serious?
What's wrong with saying an African tribe?
Yeah, it's good. Just keep on going.
Sure, just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going.
Fucking hell. Yeah, no. Yeah, you try to tell them all this bullshit that most people believe in America. You're fucking dead. You're fucking speared. You're not getting food from them. They'll let you starve. They'll beat you.
Beard?
Yes, Jack.
Speared.
Okay.
Speared. With a
That's their weapon.
spear. You stabbed him with a stick in a rock.
You're gonna get banned.
Why are we getting banned?
Ain't no much.
It's not bad. It's not bad to say that. We don't even make money. We're not even monetized. You can't be demonetized if you're not monetized. What the fuck is so funny? No, but okay, but most likely we came from a common ancestor of apes. It's proven that we share 99% of our DNA with gorillas and
We did.
apes,
We
right?
did.
So
We evolved in a certain way.
there's so many theories, right?
So everyone's
So which
related.
is true? What's true? Did we come from a common
We
ancestor
don't
of
know.
monkeys, or was it two people? We don't know. We will never know the truth living on Earth.
It's
Not
definitely
once. No one will be able to tell you something that is 100% correct because someone will always disagree with it. You can
It's
run
definitely-
around and okay, what?
It's not monk. We didn't evolve from no monkeys.
A common ancestor.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Jack said something about we evolved from monkeys. We
We
evolved.
did. We evolved from apes.
No,
Not
if we
directly
evolved
from.
from, why are apes still having babies and them being apes?
Exactly.
That
We
doesn't
had
make-
a common ancestor.
That makes-
That's what science says. But there's religions that say different. That we all come from a god. We're all struck down.
Well, no,
from
we
Earth.
didn't evolve from apes. We just have a common ancestor with apes. And
That's
chimpanzees
what
and
I
monkeys.
said. That's what I said. I said we have a common ancestor, pal.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
we
there
do.
you go.
We do. We definitely do. Yeah.
Okay, but
We also have a
see?
common ancestor with whales. It's just farther back.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
And a
okay.
common ancestor with fish.
Okay, yeah.
It's just
yeah.
farther back.
Yep,
No,
sure.
Yes, that's true.
All
that's
right.
a whole different.
Is it
you
true?
shit.
Though? But there is no truth.
And also
Because
pandas.
there's people who will tell
Naji
you.
related to pandas.
There's people who will tell you that we came from Adam and Eve. There's people who tell you that we came from God. God Himself put us here on Earth. There are people who will tell you that. They won't believe that. Like if you go to some really
Peyton.
religious
That's
place,
religious. Stop.
if you go to some really
Come on.
religious place, and you tell them that we evolved from a common ancestor, they'd call you out on your bullshit. We're never taught the truth. We are never taught the truth. We all have concepts of different things that we want to believe in. We all believe in different things because there's a concept behind it that we think, okay, that's most likely true, and we choose to believe it. Is it ever true? Is it ever true? No, because there is no truth in life, Jack. There's no
Okay.
truth. There is no.
I think this is a great time to end the episode.
It's absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Hold on. Let me set it up. All right. As long as you are living, you will never be taught the truth, because there is no truth. Maybe even what I'm saying isn't true. Maybe you're not even fucking real, Jack. Have you ever thought about that? Have you? No, you haven't. But it's a possibility, isn't it? We could be all living in a simulation controlled by someone, couldn't it? We could all be fucking
We
programmed.
watch too much Matrix.
No, I don't. I haven't watched a single episode of The Matrix in my life. Or a single
It's not-
movie.
So, but you can also accept the possibility that we don't live in a simulation and we're not being controlled by someone. Huh? Yeah,
It's not
Carrot, you pick.
relatively. I mean, sure. It's as true as saying that we're not. It's as true as saying that we're in a simulation. It's as true as saying that we're all going to die tomorrow. There is no truth. There never will be. We'll never know. We will never fucking know if anything is true as long as we live. We won't ever know.
Yeah.
All right. So this was the NJP podcast, or NJP podcast.
We don't know yet. Probably NJP.
It's gonna be
Probably.
NJP.
Danny will be a common guest.
Maybe
If
he's not
Daniel's-
opening up a bobblehead.
Daniel's old and
Yeah.
black.
Okay. All right.
Well, wait a minute.
Thank you for watching, guys, and make sure to stay tuned for our next episode coming up very soon.